At long last, Link took up the Master Sword and proved himself the hero of legend. Armed as he was with the blade of
Didn't they
evil's
already
aim,
kind of know
Link
that, though?
easily dispatched the newly revived Wizrow. The evil magician's parting words in their ears, Link and his allies set out to confront Sia at the Temple of Souls. With a string of victories behind them, the Hyrulean army's morale
It's
had
over
improved
there.
remarkably. Even
Do you
Link began to
see it?
feel that he was invincible while the Master Sword was in his hands. Soon
It's
he
under
was
where we
allowing
spilled all the
overconfidence
ink.
to cloud his judgment, rushing headlong into hordes of enemies. Sia had been waiting for Link to overextend himself, giving her a chance to strike. And as the two sides battled, unknown eyes watched from the shadows.
Well, we got Pink blocking a few things.
Not pink.
Well, if we just get a different color crown and draw over the map.
Be right back.
Oh, this is kind of interesting architecture. Okay, I see why.
Yeah. Kind of, Doctor Strange level architecture here.
Yeah, I mean, I did like the light and dark aspect of the nice rose garden.
And judging by the portrait, we've got a fan, as we kind of already knew from the story. Because Sia's just got like a proper stalker palace, too. That's what the Temple of Souls is.
Welcome to my stalker castle.
She's even got Wolf Link.
Oh. Well, I mean, on one hand, I don't really blame her, because Link is a very handsome man, but,
No, not Daruni, I don't...
it's really nice and really well kept.
Usually stalkers are unwashed.
They usually just kind of live in a dark room and they don't shower.
I see, so the keeps that are covered with pink are the magic keeps which I need to take over in order to unlock the magic seal. Nothing in there.
That's alright, maybe we'll find another creepy room in the... Oh, no. Just tempting. Like, will we find a room where it's like, ah, yes, Link, I even collected all of your old boots. This is from when you were size 6.
Hang on, Beamos.
I'll never get over that it's never just one bomb. It's just like a series every single time.
I got food.
Oh, that's great, Jacob. What you got?
A banana and peanut butter.
Nice.
Simple stuff, you know. Because I'm a simple man.
Well, I mean, this is a really nice castle here. I mean, it's the Link fangirl house, and I think it's really actually nice.
The Link fangirl house, is that, what is this, Sia?
Yeah.
The Sia's castle? Okay. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that Sia wanted to bone her own on Link.
Don't we all, though?
We wish.
Is there any man in the world as good as Link? Shuts up and kills.
Oh no. and looks really good in a crop top.
I think Ryu Hayabusa has a good shot.
Oh, so many goblins.
My hope is still for Phoenix Wright.
I just want Crash, man. That's all I'm asking. Especially since I've been obsessed with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel.
I think he's got a decent shot, too.
The only thing is, you'd have 2 Ryus.
We have 2 Roys already.
I mean, yeah, but one of the Roys is an alternate costume.
We have like 5 Links,
Well,
and those are actually the same character.
well, they're all called different things. Like, you can't say Ryu the Street Fighter guy, or Ryu the Ninja, or I guess you could say their first and last name.
Or they could just literally do what they did with the 2 Roys. Like, my favorite thing is, you pick Fire Emblem Roy, Roy! You pick the Koopagling Roy, Roy. Like, he just changed the line delivery. So it could be Ryu, and then Ryu, because it's a ninja now.
Ryu.
Or they could just also just call him straight up Ryu Hayabusa, or just Hayabusa.
We've got a Shadow Link. He looks like his back hurts.
I'm you with crippling back problems.
Oh, no.
Do you feel bad fighting an inferior version of yourself?
Yeah. Good.
You had more chances and opportunities than I did! Even right now as you stab me, repeat, ah!
I was gonna ask if he does the same thing where, like, he repeats all your movements like in Zelda 2.
It's not a direct mirror, but he's basically just a Link model, but all black.
That actually would have been cool if all of your inputs, like, mirrored 1-to-1.
This game isn't that complex.
No, they're just like, no, this is the game where you beat the shit out of everything. I'm not gonna do that.
Lana's rushing to Link's side. I clearly need her help.
She's rushing to Link's side to watch. Or name Capricorn David says, "We're named Street Fighter Ryu Fighting Hobo." I can accept that too. Yes, I mean it's not wrong.
Fighting Hobo. Ryu.
And his best friend Ken.
The guy who lives in a house.
And is married. And actually has a protege. And, you know, his life is pretty cool, actually.
Is Ken rich?
I want to say he's at least well off enough to... I know I believe canonically he's actually won some of the World Fighter tournaments, so I think he is.
Because the last name Masters is typically associated with rich characters.
At least from what I know from Ken's lore, he wasn't just born rich. Like, he is an American, but he did work just as hard as Ryu to get where he is.
I like the inflection on that. He is an American, but he did work.
I mean, more like, you know, because all the characters come from a different country in Street Fighter, so it's like, yes, he was like one of the 2 American characters back in the day, but he and Ryu are besties, and they had the same master, and they trained really hard, and he just he wasn't like, to my knowledge, like, I have a rich family, I'm gonna go use my money to be powerful. Like, no, he trained just as hard as Ryu did. Although having the last name Masters is kind of something.
This is my last LaCroix. Everybody cry for me.
I'm crying that you drink LaCroix.
I'll accept that.
And I won't.
You won't accept it? Good. Punch Thorn for me.
No, I mean more. I could never. I meant more like I'm not gonna cry for your stupid drink. I don't care.
I will never. Lord, I will never be able to. I will never be able to defend my love for LaCroix. It's just. It's got bubbles. And it's got no calories or sugar or anything.
Because it has no flavor.
Yeah.
It has nothing, period.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I like bubbles. I like burping. I'm sure y'all know this. But soda is starting to give me tummy aches since I'm getting old. So I gotta stop drinking it as much. So I started drinking this, and I'm like, okay.
I've never had it, so I can't form an opinion.
Doesn't taste that great.
Holy shit, here comes Ganondorf. Riding his steed.
Oh. What a very green screen looking picture of him riding in.
I would hope that like his victory screen is the opposite of like Link's, where he has to chase after Epona. He drags his horse to him and then he gets on it. Let's go.
I'm gonna get the Skulltula first. I don't know why. I care about it more than the rest of you.
Oh, look, a spider. Fuck the rest of yous.
I think that was Darunia. It was just dying, and he got flung into me so I could save him.
Hey, Link. I need a hand here.
Ooh.
I thought it looked like Darunia was about to bonk you with that mallet. Like, because as soon as you finished that animation, he started, like, taking it out. Like, alright, Link, enough with you.
I see, you're a shadow too. I'm the one that's not dark. I'm colorblind. What?
I'm gonna hit you. Oh my God. It still looks like he's just following Link, ready to strike.
He's my cheerleading squad.
Talk about a low bludgeon flight. Bludgeon?
Talk about a low bludgeoning to my head.
Talk about a low bludgeoning. It's not even deep enough to bleed.
Have you guys seen those redubs of the Sonic games those people do?
I have not, but I've been aware that they've been doing that shtick for a couple of years now.
God, me and CJ watched through the Sonic Adventure 2 one. It is so fucking funny. Just hearing Shadow refer to Sonic as bitch nips, that's just one good thing.
I'll give it a look-see.
I don't remember most of the jokes. Because it's all, like, it's all dubbed over, like, improvised. So, like, at the end of one Knuckles cutscene, apparently they don't know the Sonic that well, so the voice actor for Knuckles, like, the cutscene ended and gameplay started, Knuckles started flying, and it was like, alright, here I go. I can fly, apparently.
I think it's kind of cute. To me, honestly, that concept reminds me of like early YouTube.
Reminds me of early you guys.
Because it kind of reminds me of like, yeah, you just get your friends together and then you just kind of dub over some bullshit. But like,
Yeah.
you just do it on improvised. Like, I remember there was an old, I say dubbing group in quotes, like, they were funny for the time, but like, they don't really do voices. They do voices, but it's like, they're not trying to be actors. They're just saying shit to get laughs. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch a YouTube channel called the Black Arm Studios, and it was basically that. They would just take whatever gameplay there was. This is like Super Smash Bros. Brawl era. So they would have like some of the cutscenes, and then you see some gameplay, and they would just voice over that. So it reminds me a lot of that. So I'll give it a watch later. I'm a little hesitant just because I'm just like, well, you know what? It's improv, so I'll give it a bit of a break. And I only say that because recently I saw an abridged series, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember why a lot of people are good at it now.
Oh, it's very well done. Like, it's better improv than I feel like I could do in that scenario, and I was laughing a lot. And they did one for Sonic 06 I need to watch, too.
I'll give him a try.
I like what it does to my wings, Eggman. Sonic 06 one is great too. I need to watch it very badly. In fact, I might do that after this stream if CJ wants.
So that's why Sakurai got so bad about to remove cutscenes in Smash 4. Yeah, he did. He hated those fan dumps.
Still sad there weren't really any cutscenes in Ultimate.
There were, but they weren't like narrative cutscenes.
There was like two.
It were like 10 seconds of like the characters look up at the sky ominously, and they're characters you recognize. And then you went back to the map.
I just really wanted to hear Snake say Kirby.
Kirby.
I would be fine with him saying fucking anything.
Fucking anything.
Yes!
I remember seeing a few people who were like surprised they didn't get Kiefer Sutherland to play Snake in Super Smash Brothers. Like, I feel like that would have been about the budget of the game. Alright, Super Smash Brothers, alright. Yeah, regular fee, $10 bajillion. I was at 24. Do you know who you're talking to? I don't know anything about Kiefer Sutherland other than the fact that he was Snake and he's in 24.
See, is an natural.
Man, Link, you have a lot of shadows. Are these the shadows from every Zelda game that exists?
That'd be cool.
Stand firm, Link. Don't actually let them fall on you.
Oh, dicks. Those are big swords now. These cutscenes, man, the whole game pretty much retcons them. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I mean. Because fucking, you fight thousands of dudes, and then like in the cutscenes, like, we're surrounded by 10 enemies, what are we going to do?
I know what you mean. Retcon isn't the right word for that.
No.
But, I know exactly what you're getting at. Where it's like, oh yeah, you do something that's very simple in gameplay, but then in the cutscene it's treated as like... door pushed.
Got hit by the fucking door.
But then in the cutscenes, just for the sake of plot, something that's like very simple in gameplay is suddenly like a trial.
Yeah.
Wow, you fought all of these people, but then this totally normal or above average person somehow got the jump on one of your teammates, and now they're tied up.
And now they're dead. I think cutscene incompetence is a term, yeah.
Didn't y'all have this exact conversation in The Last of Us? Well, you guys were there.
I don't really remember The Last of Us, honestly, Jacob.
I'm in the same boat, but like, I'll say this, a lot of the times the chat will say something like, yeah, you guys made mention of that in XYZ video, and I'll be like, I did?
In Bomberman Generation.
Yeah, because like, some of these Let's Plays are like kind of old, and like, what I remember the most is either like the really, really funny jokes, or like a conversation that I can't forget. So if we did say it in Last of Us, yeah, you remember better than I do.
I'm very good at remembering what I say because I'm a self-absorbed bastard. So, like, if someone said, Jacob, I remember that one time you talked about belly buttons in Grimrock, I was like, yeah, I remember that.
I know there are some people who have come up to me and they're like, hey Yoshi, yeah, that was a really good joke you made in a script writing session for SFA 12, and I'm like, Do you think I remember anything from that time period?
Oh yeah, those are public, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, like somebody made like a reference to one of those jokes, and I didn't get it, and he had to explain my own joke to me.
That happens a lot in Game Grumps, actually. Like, where Aaron would make a joke, and then like a few years later, Dan would make mention to that joke again, and Aaron would laugh like he never made the joke, and it's honestly cute.
At least in their defense, I can at least see that. Don't they record like 5 million episodes a day, or like once a week or something like that?
Something like that, like at least 7 episodes a day.
So by the time you see like part 3000 of whatever Zelda game Aaron hates, it's like, yeah, that was recorded 4 months ago.
Right. Hey, don't touch Darunia, okay?
Hey, he's a nice guy. He takes hits for me like nobody else.
Because I throw him in front of me.
Because I say, go meat.
Yoshi!
What?
Are you familiar with the game Lethal League?
No.
You should be familiar with it. Because it's good.
That almost sounded like a threat. Like,
You will be.
you will be when I'm done with you. And, oh, fuck, I guess I will.
Want me to introduce you to the Lethal League, eh?
No, it's like it's a fighting game. It's like a cross between Super Smash Brothers and Pong.
Neat.
Yeah. Essentially, you have to bat a ball around, and you can't hit your opponent. You can only hit him with the ball. So you smack the ball back and forth, and if you get hit by the ball, you take damage.
Oh, okay. So it's like volleyball, but you're allowed to hit your opponent.
Yes.
No, you have to hit your opponent.
Yeah.
It's mandatory.
There is a literal volleyball game mode, though, actually, but the physics are a little weird. But no. I showed it to Thorn. He said he liked it. And maybe one day I'll buy the game for you twos, and we could do a stream of it, because you can play. It's a party fighter too, so you can play it with up to 4 people. And the online with randoms is very hit or miss, because it's an indie game with online, so it's probably not. It's not. Those tend to be meh. Either they have a small player base, or the online doesn't work very well. This time it's both.
They just don't have like that much money for like holding that much. They're having a server dedicated to it or something.
Yeah, well, it's all PvP, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm fine if an indie studio's like that. To me, it's inexcusable when it's like a AAA studio with a bunch of money that they just don't do it for seemingly no reason.
Cough. Nintendo. Cough. Oops. Did I say something? Fuck, did we win the game? Quit sniffing. Get out of Ganon's hair.
Oh, yeah, actually.
But it's so luxurious.
He actually exploded into money, so yeah, I think we just have all of his body parts in money form.
Your phone is back.
I'm off to buy something. Oh.
What? Did you skip a cutscene?
Yeah, we've seen it several times now.
Oh.
It was just him riding the horse.
Oh, okay.
Pulling out the sword and being like, I'm Link.
I thought it was some... Okay. Or did we just beat the game?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh yeah, we still got a few things to do.
Of course, we gotta do Linkle's thing again. Somebody pointed out the one-hit kill ability here only works on the little enemies and only sometimes, which sucks.
Okay.
Aw.
I'd imagine you can't kill all bosses in one shot.
No.
They don't want Linkle to be the most broken character now. But yeah, that game you mentioned does sound pretty interesting. I feel like I've seen the logo once.
Yeah, I would love to play that game with you guys, because I need people to play Lethal League with, because playing against the computer, or honestly, like when I can find a game online and it's not laggy to shit, it's really fun and I win a lot, which makes me feel good. But I'd like to play with friends,